Tell us about your journey. What was your diagnosis and how did your work change?
Hi, my name is Marshala Kofer, and my journey began many years ago. The short version is I ended up having a traumatic brain injury. So my life changed from being a computer analyst and giving people work direction to, at the time of my accident, having intense, extreme headaches. And it took a while to learn that I had sustained memory loss. My brain was physically broken as well as mentally. I could not remember things. I could not taste. And the biggest change was short term memory. I remember how to do everything I did before the accident. And I remember the people, like how to drive and my family members, but I struggle learning new things, learning new people.
Was it a difficult decision to try to return to work?
It took a while for me to adjust to my new normal. I could not write checks. An example was before my accident, I did all the bills. And my husband asked me to pay the pest control guy. So I wrote a check and sent it to him. And I accidentally paid a year for our weed control, not pest control. And I felt horrible, and just certain things continued to happen. And so it was extremely difficult for me because my memory, you can tell me something and it's clear, and in 2 to 3 seconds, it's like a vapor, like cigarette smoke. It's gone away.
How did you learn about AES and the Ticket to Work program?
I think I was at the Social Security office. And before I learned about ALSUP, I actually went to the Social Security office and tried to enroll in a program. And they asked me what I wanted to do. And I said, I want to work in a hospital and give information to people that walk by, because I wanted to work, but I didn't want to be given any responsibility that would mess up somebody's job terribly. I don't want to give out the wrong information. And then I also said, well, my dream job might be working at the airport pushing wheelchairs. And because I don't want to think, I can't do that anymore. But I can eventually learn where baggage claim is and how to navigate, and I can help people. You guys have been so patient. You were kind. You talked to me, and it had to be repeated a couple of times, and I had to get the assurance. And I remember I was told any communication I got from the Social Security to get it to you. And I've learned how to scan again. I can scan the documents. So when any email comes or mail comes, of course, the first time I received something, I kind of went into panic mode. I'm like terribly startled, upset, frightened. But I've gotten into that routine of I know how to get to my paychecks and send them to you. And the Social Security Department has contacted me, and they're sending me the same questions. And I don't let it upset me. I just send it to you guys, and then you'll call me back or you'll email me to say everything is taken care of and we're on track.
What advice do you have for people who might be unsure about working with AES?
Unfortunately, I was skeptical. I was, you could say, just afraid. And it took a minute to trust the words that I'm hearing, to actually realize and appreciate the fact that there is an agency after so many years that can come and help us. And I've been telling other people about also because I've heard over the years different people lost a disability. I'm telling you, as a person here, it is hard to understand what they want. It's hard to understand what the rules are. It's hard to understand what's going on. For me, I actually have a disability that you can't see, but I have a success with the ALSUP team to permit me to work, and you guys are monitoring everything and helping me. That's an advocate or a liaison between me and the Social Security Department. You have no idea the relief that gives me. You have no idea how I can take a breath and breathe and actually work to get a few more dollars a month to help supplement what I'm on the disability. And it's hard to even put into words. It's life changing and such a mental relief for a person with a brain injury to know of this company, to know you guys have the services in place to help us, case managers maybe to keep us, help keep this together because it's a lot. And I'm happy with that.
What advice do you have for people with disabilities re-entering the workforce?
The first thing, get in contact with ALSA. Get plugged in seriously so that you're not overwhelmed because unfortunately our system is not friendly, it's not user friendly, it is not set up, and you will be frustrated. And the last thing, if a person is on disability, the last thing that they can even afford in life is to lose the disability benefits. You don't need added stress. So my advice is to not be so hard on yourself, to do what you can to make it a new normal, and to get plugged into an ALSA team.
Are you happy with the service AES provided?
Oh, please. 10 out of 10. No question, no hesitation. If I had learned about ALSA before now, or if it was available, wow, that could save stress on my life. I mean, it's like your advocate and you're right there and you guys are doing this and it's not a service I had to pay for. And so I have the megaphone virtually here saying anybody with a disability, contact you guys. I am a #1 fan. Absolutely. Because I wouldn't be able to work. I wouldn't be able to do the things that I'm doing without you guys.
Do you have any other comments or closing remarks you'd like to add?
That we all face challenges daily and not to beat ourselves up, but to trust the ALSA professionals and make sure that they just follow the simple steps, which is only just let you know what's going on, as far as when you report to work and that type of things. So don't be skeptical, but feel free that you got an endorsement that the program is working 100%. And get out there and go to work. And congratulations on taking that first step.
If you are receiving Social Security disability benefits, ALSUP Employment Services can get you free help to return to work. Visit our website or call us today.